There was another match played earlier on in the day, a double header in IPL. It was Kolkata versus Hyderabad, and that match is still on because of rains actually. Kolkata have been set a target of 118 runs after Hyderabad scored in the first innings. Obviously, rain seemed to have curtailed that match. David Warner was brilliant out there, and he, with a knock of 91 runs, actually took Hyderabad to the score of 118. But obviously, rain seemed to have played spoiled sport out there. We will see if Kolkata can get to that score in 12 overs. But Nikhil, you know, they will be disappointed with that because the way Hyderabad started, David Warner, 91 of 55 deliveries, was playing brilliantly. But post that, when Mokel got Warner out, they really could not sustain. None of the other batsmen contributed. A score which looked easily should have reached 200 plus actually did not restricted themselves to like 170s.
True. I guess that middle order not firing as well. You know, Bopara not getting runs. You know, a couple of big hits by Naman Oja, those 18 of what, 7-8 deliveries that he faced. So at least they got to that 170 odd. I guess with David Warner getting 90, you know, with that strike rate close to nearly 200. But the other gentleman, Shikhar Dhawan, you know, when you bat literally right through the innings at a strike rate close to about 100, you know, sometimes you need to shift gears. In a T20 game, you need to count the number of deliveries between the two. David Warner and Shikhar Dhawan, they played about 101, 102 deliveries. And Shikhar Dhawan had to sometime or the other shift gears. But I guess 177, they take it before the start of the game. Rain curtailed game. You know, new score that's been set for the KKR, 12 overs, 118 to get. It's going to be interesting to see. I'm sure KKR would have wanted to play the full 20 overs and looked, you know, they would have backed themselves to get 177.
Obviously, Boria, Kolkata will not be happy with a rain-truncated match because Hyderabad didn't do any justice to themselves. The way Warner started, they would have obviously needed more out there. So with this, Hyderabad will see themselves get a chance as far as this match is concerned.
You think so? I actually have the other view. I mean, I think 118 or 120 runs of 12 overs with the kind of batting lineup that KKR has, they might fancy their chances. I mean, against a bowling lineup which has Dale Steyn and some of the others, it may have been 176 is not a bad score. Yes, you are absolutely right when both of you say they should have got to 190, 200, but 176 is not a bad score. So maybe it might work to KKR's advantage as well. But here Dale Steyn becomes crucial. If it's a 12 over thing, so will one bowler get 3 overs? If one bowler does get 3, it's Steyn. Now, how good is Dale Steyn? Because he needs to come and win matches for Hyderabad. Gautam Gambhir obviously will be the key. David Warner, yes. But you know, the one player they are missing and missing so badly is Kevin Peterson. If he was there in that middle order, this would have been a transformed Hyderabad side.
Nikhil, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, well, 2 bowlers will get a maximum of 3 overs. So Boria, Steyn would get 3 overs for sure. Well, at the end of the day, we'll have to see who goes out there and gets the runs, because we know Gautam Gambhir has been in phenomenal form. He's been holding the fort from one end. They need that spark. First 2 overs, they need a couple of boundaries just to put some pressure on Hyderabad. Then it's going to be, you know, anybody's game.
But what about the rest of the batting? You know, as far as Kolkata is concerned, Nikhil, everybody seems to have contributed here and there. We saw Yusuf Pathan in the last 2 games doing well, sustaining, taking them through to victory. Andre Russell has come to form as well. So this total probably not that difficult, or do you think obviously the bowling that Hyderabad's got, Steyn is there, but can they actually do it?
The first 2 overs will make all the difference, and the first 4 overs, the power play that's been restricted to, will make all the difference. I won't be surprised if Andre Russell as well as Yusuf Pathan, you know, get promoted up the order, because it's a truncated game. And I don't see KKR getting bowled out. So they're going to go all guns blazing.
Boria, are you disappointed with Sunil Narine, or are you happy with him? Because he seems to be going for a lot of runs and not really picking the wickets. The new bowling action doesn't seem to be really working for him in this IPL.
You know, it's a good question to ask. I mean, as a Kolkatan, Sunil Narine was a pivot of the Kolkata team. But you know, I mean, David Warner is somebody I really fancy and like. And I like the fact that he's trying to lead and set an example, because he has ambitions of captaining Australia in future. So it was good to see David Warner take responsibility and thrash Sunil Narine. And that tells you how much of a difference, and Nikhil Chopra will be, you know, much better than I am in this one, that how much of a difference action makes. It feels bad for Sunil Narine because it's one-way traffic, the ball going the other way. But to see David Warner play the way he did against Sunil Narine was quite a revolution.